I think the timing, the flexibility, the accuracy, the speed, that's the key here, is the speed to me as an amputee. The new technology here is like far and beyond any other company.
I saw a newspaper article with a woman by the name of Diane, who was an amputee. She lived up in Bergen County where I live. And I read the article. Of course, it sparked my interest right away. And I called. I picked up the phone and I called. I had been going to another place for many, many, many years, and then another company bought them out, and I wasn't happy with their service. So my reason for calling was twofold. A, I wanted to see what they could offer, Ortho Remedy could offer, and B, I wanted to see if there was anything new and innovative out there. From day one, from the moment I was on the phone to my first appointment here, I felt very comfortable. I felt it's like a family type atmosphere. Everybody knows everybody. Everybody cares about everybody. It's like your neighbors. I always felt important, and that my needs were important, and what I wanted was important. And Tom and Maureen, they work with you. I always felt comfortable, never fearful, I never worried about anything. They explained everything in detail. And the other staff, Corey and Frank, fabulous. Rosie, the receptionist out front, everybody. And everybody gets along very well. You could tell it's a very homey, friendly atmosphere. And that's why I keep coming back. The staff, the people, the atmosphere, it's very warm and loving and welcoming and comfortable. This is something that I have to have every day in my life if I want to be productive. You know, if I don't want to be productive, I can stay at home or I could live in a wheelchair. But that's not an option for me, never has been. I've been working since the day I turned 16. So when you're happy with some place, you continue with that place. I will never go anywhere else.
You got to convince yourself mentally that you're going to be able to get better. And one of the things that made me think I could get better was I saw a couple of orthopedic patients who had prosthetic patients who had been with Tom before. I talked to a doctor who had worked with Ortho Remedy, and then a representative from Ortho Remedy came into the hospital to talk to me, and they talked to me on the phone too. And they gave me a lot of reading material. I felt really comfortable after that this was an okay decision to make and that I'd be all right once I got out. And that was a big help in making the initial decision to remove the limb. Initially, Maureen, one of the representatives from Ortho, came in to see me. She answered all my questions too. You know, the fear kind of left me at that point. And also, while she wasn't the prosthetic maker, I was able to talk to Ortho on the phone and find out about the whole process. And that made me even more comfortable. So I knew once I got out of the hospital, this is where I was going to come and get back to the life that I wanted to lead by coming back to them. The thing is that Tom and the rest of the folks here, they don't treat you like you're disabled. They treat you like somebody who's going to be the person that you were before. They're going to make your life better. And that's their whole goal. You're comfortable the minute you talk to them. They don't make you feel like you're just another piece of a machine that they're going to make a leg and then send you out on your way and, you know, don't bother calling again. If there's a problem, they're there, and they know how to service. You know, service sounds like a wrong word to use, but they know how to take care of you and make you feel comfortable with yourself and what you're going through and the leg that you're getting. The only people that I have ever found who can make you feel like you were before you lost your leg. And maybe for some people that they didn't feel too good because maybe their legs were leg were bothering them a long time. It's Ortho Remedy. I said, you're going to be the person that you always wanted to be through them. And I have been, thanks to them. You know, not just the support of my family too, but if it hadn't been for Ortho, I wouldn't be where I am today.
You come in and it's not the clinical environment that if you're coming in as a first-time person, you would think a place like this would be. It's much more relaxed. It's much more in tune to the patient. It's not, you know, the whole process of, you know, analyzing the whole deal. They look at the patient, but it's very relaxed. It's a great group of people. I've known everybody's been here since I've been here, which is going on, you know, over 16, 17 years now. And relaxed, but yet informative, professional, and, you know, no matter what they need to do to get the job done, they'll fit you with the leg that you need. Tom and the group here aren't going to sell you a leg. They're going to fit a leg for you. And that's probably the most important thing. And I'm sure you'll hear people tell you, oh, this is the best technology, that's the best technology, this is the best thing out there. Well, no, it's what reports say. It's not what, you know, is best for you. You have to kind of road test it and feel what's going on. And Tom, you know, kind of gives you that level of confidence that you can do that. Oh, I love these guys. They're the best. You know, they do what they need to take care of you. I mean, you know, and they're not like a professional business where they come and hounding you and all the kind of things that work around like the hospital, you know, clinical environment. It's just like a family-run business is probably the best way to say it.
If I have a problem, I can come right away, which is a very good relationship, not knowing that I have to go and wait and make an appointment. You don't say, no, we can't do it, we can't do it. No, they'll fit you in somewhere. You know, if they have to stay a little later at night, they'll fit you in. So you don't feel like you're just out there in left field and have to wait a day or 2 days and, you know, be incapacitated to do anything because now you're stuck. I mean, if I don't have my legs, I'm obviously in a wheelchair. And Tom will work with you. And that's very important too, working with you, not against you. That's saying this is what you have to go and do. If you've got a problem with it, he'll fix the problem. He'll do his best to try to, you know, Corey also, because I work with both of them. Wherever the problem is, get it resolved. If you're not satisfied, they'll do it again and do it again until they get it right. You're satisfied, and as long as you're happy with it, then that's great. I mean, he doesn't see you in 2 years, he knows everything's working fine.
The best thing about what Tom has done for me is educated me through the process. One of the things that's wonderful, it's not, again, a prosthetic is not something simply you buy in a store and say, hey, I'll take one of those. It's a very, very long process. You do have to have patience with it, but what Tom has done is every step of the way, he has educated me as far as what's going on, this is what we're doing, and this is why we're doing it, and he's constantly asking for feedback, which is wonderful because then he can contour the prosthetic to my specific needs. So he certainly does listen to the patient, which is very, very critical. Tom and the Ortho Remedy creates an awareness for me that these new technologies are available. I like the family atmosphere that they have here. You know, Tom and Maureen have been very, very good to me. Corey helping me fit me with a prosthetic. Also, the insurance matters. One of the most frustrating things, and this is not just with prosthetics, I think with anything, is dealing with the insurance companies. And so Rosie here as well. If I have an issue with my insurance company, you know, paying a bill, again, I inform them of it. I inform them what's going on, and immediately they're on the phone with, you know, my Blue Cross Blue Shield or my insurance company helping me deal with it. So whenever I need them, I know that they're there for me.